Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. I'm here at 1608 West 42nd Place in Los Angeles, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the above sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which is underneath or interior to the structures. Today's video examination does not focus on the building drain line systems, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line systems, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I'm here at the address, and just to start off, we're looking at two separate structures. We have a main house in the front, which is on the cross street, and then we have this second duplex structure in the back. Now, they both share one main sewer line, so this video will essentially only cover that one main sewer line and the one lateral that's connecting up under the street. But the way that the line runs essentially is the line's exiting here out of the back of the duplex. That's where we're standing right now, and it pushes essentially down the back side of the duplex and the left side of the main house to then connect up to the main sewer line, which is exiting out of the main structure in the front. So what we're looking at here essentially is the connection point from that line that's coming out of the main structure here at 115 feet. The video will be shot in two parts. First, we're going to be shooting the video from here, from this connection point back up to the access that we are starting from today in the back of the duplex. Then we'll go ahead and move out to the front yard of the main house. There's a clean out to the left of the front door. We'll access that, and that will drop us in before this point, but closer to the actual beginning of the main structure, and we'll push out from there to the connection point at public sewer. All right, so immediately pulling away from that connection point, we are in a section of vitrified clay. Now, vitrified clay is the majority of this line, and vitrified clay is a very common material for main sewer lines. It has a long service life expectancy. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots at the joint areas. And we did see a couple of sections like that as we're pulling back. Nothing too severe, nothing too major, but it is just something to keep in mind that the line will need to be cleaned. It will need to be maintained, specifically from this back clean out here next to the back of the duplex. Now, essentially what's happening right now is we're running along the left side of the main house, and which is parallel to the back wall of the duplex. So far, with what we're looking at, the line's in acceptable condition. Looks like we just had a zero out of the camera on the linear footage there. But what we were looking at was about 50 feet left in the line. We started at 115, so we'll get a total linear countage when I shoot the video. It will be accurate, but it's about 115 feet of pipe. I zeroed out the line pretty much once I entered the system, so that is the total linear footage. But so far, with what we've seen, the line's in acceptable condition. Functioning as intended. Alright, now here, and we'll get the exact counter when I go ahead and shoot the video and put together the report, but this section here is a section of original cast iron pipe. Now, cast iron is a material which typically has a service life anywhere between 70 to 80 years on average. It can last longer than that, and it also doesn't necessarily last that long. Now, what we're keeping an eye out for when we're looking at sections of cast iron, because it is a material that essentially over time will continue to deteriorate and to basically wear away. We're keeping an eye out for rust and scale buildup, which we can see in this pipe. But then the next kind of symptoms of failing cast iron pipe are the bottom of the pipe will start to level off, which it has a little bit, not too significantly. And then the next thing that happens is that the bottom of the pipe will actually start to rot away. So you'll see a black channel in the middle of the pipe, the center of the pipe, and the reason for that is that the line is actually, the material itself is actually rotting. So we do see basically a circumstance of this line is an older material, but not too much of a concern there. It's just something to kind of keep in mind for the future. Alright, we're going to go ahead and wipe off the camera, and I'll show you the access point that we started from, and then we'll go ahead and reset out to the front yard and shoot that second video. So there's the access point. Got this clean-out cap right here. You can see we're on the back corner of the duplex. So this whole section here, basically right at that point, that's a duplex. The main house is this building, where my finger's at. So the line runs essentially along that left side. And we're going to be, lines coming out over there, so we're going to be relocating to the other side of the house and then shooting the next part of the video.